Start Bazza with.
This is Bazza.
And welcome to another home renovation vlog. It's been a few days since the last vlog you went out, and you saw we had a bit of a drama at the house. We're going to start this vlog. We're back at Home Depot again.
Surprise!
Surprise! Exciting vlogs these, aren't they? So the story is we got this trim last time. Where's your tile, Max?
It's over there.
Do you want to get it? Because we have to show them what we did wrong. So we spoke to our contractor, and what we actually did wrong with this, if you're getting this trim, is... What did he say, Max?
It's too narrow.
It's too thick.
This one's too big.
Yeah. He said when you put the... We tore the edging off on us.
Yeah.
When you put the edging up against this, it should come to the same level as the tile, and it's not. You see there's a gap there. So this part here is too deep. So we're going to have to take these back. Max kept the receipt. Good idea. Take these back. We'll take this tile in, and the other thing we're going to ask him about is we weren't sure about
the mastic, or what do they call it? The other stuff you put on, it's not mastic, it's I can't think.
Thin set.
Thin set.
Or thin set we have to put on here, because this is what do you say? This is
this is marble. So
marble.
It's proper stone.
So we've got to go and ask them about that as well.
And the grout. What grout?
Yeah, and the grout we need. So
we need sanded.
We need 2 bags of grout, don't we? You said.
2 bags of grout.
Or was it 2 bags of the back stuff and 1 bag of grout? I think it's 2 bags of the back stuff.
No,
1 of grout. Anyway, we're going to take all this lot in. I'm just going to take a picture of this car next door, because if you look at the way this car is with its dings, if my door gets dinged, then I want to make sure I've got his number plate, because yeah, that's had a few dings and dongs on it, I think. So we get his number plate, and then we make sure we're covered, just in case. Right, we'll carry these back in, get his money back on these, and then go and speak to the tile people. Hopefully they'll have some information. Then, when we've done that, we're going to head over to the house and see if they've managed to take the boarding off the floor, and see that thing with it might be a pipe at the other end of the house. We'll see what that is, and get back to you on that one. Maxine's just seen another hot dog place down the other end.
Oh,
you saw the other vlog, you know, that didn't work out well for us. We were not going to go there. We're going to go straight in, aren't we?
We are.
Yeah.
We are.
So that was easy. We just dropped that off, got the money back. Maxine's found. I think you're nicking that now, Max, because you got that with you. Did you bring the receipt with you for that?
No, because it's online.
All right. So yeah, this is a tile that Maxine got. It was, how much did you pay for it?
$12.30.
$12.30. It's $14.99 here. So I hope we don't think she's nicking it. She's got one with her. You can go online and pull up the receipt. Go and look at the things again if you want. They are down here, I think, aren't they?
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Is that?
No, this is a lip. That's the bit that's with the same size. This bit here. So we're back here at this section. That's thicker than the tile. And I think they're all too thick. We may have to go somewhere else. These are plastic. These white ones. They're not metal. That's metal. These are plastic ones. Confused?
Very.
Yeah, so we're trying to work out what how to stick this to the wall, basically. And you have 2 options. You have something called thin set, and you have something called adhesive. So one's a mastic, one's a thin set. And we're just reading up. There's nobody here in Lowe's who knows anything. There's nobody here in Lowe's. Sorry, in Home Depot. But what we this is marble, and marble is porous. And these thin sets you have to mix with water. So there's a lot of warnings about doing it quickly so it doesn't absorb it all. The acrylic ones is like a glue. It's an adhesive, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So it should be... Does it say stone on that? Does it say... You look at the small ones rather than pick the big ones up.
That would be easier, wouldn't it?
Yeah. See if it says... We need 2 of these big ones is what we're going to need to get if we get this stuff. How much are the big ones?
42.
40. Yeah, we look on the back of here. You do the math, the size of your tile, and it says it will cover 33 square feet, or we need 62 square feet, so we need 2 of these big ones. But we're just going to check that it actually does support stone, natural stone.
Recommended for bond ceramic, mosaic, quarry tile, slate, porcelain, and stone tiles.
That's yeah.
3 8x8s. Is that the whole tile or not each tile?
8x8 is a big tile.
Yeah, this is 15 by 12.
Yeah. What's a 2 set mean on here? This is a.
There's grout. Is that just the?
That's the silicon. There's a 2 set and there's a. Yeah, these are 2 sets.
No, look.
Let's see how fast they set.
2, and then there's 3. It's the stages.
Ah, okay. So it teaches you how to do them 1, 2, and 3.
I can't see any ones.
Yeah, yeah. Try and keep it simple. What's the difference between Omni Grip? Ideal for small format tile. Let's say about these. Do these have the same? These cover the same sort of things. I haven't got my glasses on. These cover the same sort of tiles. If you read the back, does it say what stone it does?
Up to 12 by 12 inches. Can be used with up to 15-inch tile on any side, but dry time significantly increases.
I think it means a full tile though, not a backsplash. But...
Cement-based mortar designed for large and heavy tile is recommended.
Yeah.
Cement-based mortar.
All right, we're starting from scratch again now. He didn't say mortar though, and we asked him about that. You can't have cement that's got water in it. It's a powder you have to mix again. Anybody put tile in before? Help? So Google came to the help. Thin set and mortar are the same things. So we need to try and work this out. Maxine's run out of patience now. She's gone to speak to the checkout people. See if she can get somebody to come and help us. So it's really, we're back to this or the tubs at the end of the day. Adhesive or mortar. But it's just this thing of it being marble and porous that's causing a bit of concern, because I know mortars have water in them and that would be absorbed into the tile. These don't, but then they're not as good at fast setting to hold tile up when you're doing it against a wall. So she's down there. I'm gonna hang back here out the way because she's scaring me now. See what she says. We went through about how many again?
20.
20 of these to get 2. So these are what I just mentioned before. What are they, 5/16 these?
5/16.
So the tile fits a lot better. You'll probably find you won't even see this edge. It's probably going to be plastered over when it's in there after we've done all that searching for it. And then we got, as you saw me, put the tub in and the other grout as well. So that should be enough. We'll go back, head on over to the house and see what news is over there.
I've been all around the world, every city, every place. Always been a restless girl, but now there's a wind of change. I've never ever felt this way. Longing for you, pick up the phone, catching
Right, Mrs. Shall we
Let's see what the damage
go on
is.
to the damages? So this arrived, but as you can see, there's at least 2 of these damaged, aren't there?
Yep.
We did tell, they have told the suppliers, and they're supposed to be sending some more. I think they're cracked all the way through. Second one's cracked, they're all cracked, the whole box is cracked to that. See if this one's cracked as well. There's the old flooring. Go look inside. Can you not? Oh yeah. The board's not up yet, so we don't know about the. We don't know about this. Oh yeah. That's a lot of work. Yes, we haven't got this board up yet to see if it's.
Oh, they've put the lights as well.
Yeah, put the lights up, so they haven't been able to lift these boards yet and have a look. We'll have to come back later on, film it later on and show you whatever we find under here. As you can see, most of today has been jackhammering, taking up the old tile. So kitchen is all done. This is all done. Oh yeah, it's going to be and they haven't taken that board up yet, so we don't know. Stay tuned to the vlog. We'll come back at later in the week and update it as we find out, and we've lifted those boards and find out just how bad that damage is. No progress so far. Well, progress, but no progress lifting the floors. Hey up, it's another day and I am outside the retina clinic. So Max is in there. This is just kind of a quick ask of folks as you're getting to our age, make sure you do your regular medical checkups. Maxine went and had her annual eye test last week, and they think this found, or they weren't sure, they think this found a bubble under the retina, which apparently is quite common as you get older, but we're here at the retina clinic being checked out. Probably a story I've not told on here, but about 4 years ago I almost lost the sight in this eye because I ignored the symptoms of, I had some bright white flashing lights and floaters and things, and that was the day I was travelling to Germany actually on a business trip. I was at Charlottesville Airport, got on the plane, and the flight had a technical problem, so it was cancelled. So I decided, and the thought was, well, once I get to Germany, I'll have it checked out. Anyhow, I went home, booked on the flight the next day. Next morning, I just popped into the opticians to have them have a look at it. Within 2 hours, I was in the retina place, and I had surgery the following day, because I could have gone blind because the retina had torn. If I'd have gone to Germany, trying to get treatment would have been okay because it's free, but it's, you know, a different country. And then I had to have a bubble put in the eye once it was operated on to keep the laser operation, to keep the retina flat, which means I couldn't have flown home for a month. So that taught me a lesson of always do your annual checkups. I always have my eyes checked, have photographs of the retinas done to make sure, and look year on year to make sure there's no change. So does Maxine. They noticed a change, so this is preventative maintenance, and we'll catch up with her when she gets out and see what they say. She's back, aren't you?
I'm back. Look at my sexy eyes.
Ah, exactly. Why is that? Why have you got that on?
Because they dilate your eyes, so they can see at the back. Probably a lot easier.
What did they say?
Thankfully, everything's good.
Yeah.
So I don't need to go back. So just the regular eye checkups at the eye place once a year. So that's good news.
Good, better to be safe than sorry, isn't it?
Yep, yep.
So what we're going to do now is, I contacted the tile place this morning, sent them some pictures of the broken tile that you saw in the thumbnail. They have one pack in, but they need to order some more. So we're going to wait for everything to come in before we head up there, because it's probably another half an hour north of Orlando from even where we are now, aren't we?
Well, no, because we go across. We need to go across.
Oh, it's half an hour from here, at least.
Did you check?
Yeah.
Did you check?
Yep. So we'll do that, but I think first we'll go and have a snack, and then we'll head over to the house. I did see from the cameras they had taken up some of the wooden flooring, and we'll go and see what that's looking like. So come with us, we'll head back over to the house. Hey up, so we're back at the house.
Back at the house
again. A couple of things, because you know I've been letting the people in with the remote control. I know when the garage doors are opening or closing. I think we're on the end of the first week here. The builders have only been here 1 full day.
2, I think.
2 full days. I think the other days they've been clocking in about 2 o'clock in the afternoon and staying till 5. So I have like a sensor on the door, it tells when it opens and closes. So I know from that. But we did see, as I say in the skip, that looked like some of the wooden flooring had been taken up that was covering whatever was underneath the damage. So I want to go and inspect that damage today. I also, what I also did was go and check my water bill, and I'll put a picture in here, for the last year, to see if there's been an increase in water usage. If there's a breakage in the pipe. We had one in Virginia where my monthly bill went from $30 to $1,000. Do you remember that?
Yep,
we had a leak out in the forest. We had 2 acres of land, and it ran for a month. You can't see the water from the house, and it was on my side of the pipe. So we had to negotiate with the water company. I still had to pay a lot, but I didn't pay £1,000. Anyway, long story short is there was no change, and you can see in the graph there's no change of the water usage, which is making me think more towards cracked foundation than a leaking pipe, though we don't know yet. So we're going to go in, and then there's one more thing that I need to do for you that happened earlier in the vlog, but I'll explain later on. So here now the subfloor has been lifted in the living room, so we can see the extent of the cracks that kind of run all the way across here, all the way down here. You can see there's patches of there that's going to have to be cut out of the drywall, and then it runs all the way down here. And we may have to cut these bottom bits just to check these areas, but obviously we're not going to touch the wallpaper. The actual baseboard we're putting on is going to be a little bit taller, so they don't have to redo this drywall. So it's going to be like a 3-inch baseboard. This was a 2-inch. so it should come a little bit higher. And he's told them to, we may just have to cut some of that out to see what's going to go on, but this to me looks like foundation cracks. Well, this was that they sprayed. That's very interesting. They sprayed something when it was on the floor when the house was built. So it's like foundation cracks running down here. That would be my guess, judging by. And if they're less than 1/8 of an inch, it just says fill them with like an epoxy. These are probably the biggest ones, are just about here. If we go into the other room though, they haven't actually lifted the, give you a view here of all the demoed kitchen. That's going to have to be cut out because there's moisture got behind that, and check for mould. And also that's probably going to have to be cut out at the bottom down there where it was black in that corner. You see? There's actually a leak that's going to have to be cut out. But here, which is the bit I want to see, they've still not lifted the subfloor. So I've just contacted the contractor again because we need to get this up so we can see what the damage is, and our pillars are of course still here because I'm intrigued to know what is hiding under here. That's what I want to know. So I've just been sending messages to the contractor. They left the back patio door open with nobody here, and you know, we're 4 days into this, 5 days?
5 days.
Into this, and to me the demo should all be done in 5 days. And really we've been seeing through the motion on the cameras outside when they're here, and it's been like 4 hours a day in the afternoons they've turned up. But to me, I mean, they haven't even touched the pillars yet, as we saw, and they haven't lifted this floor. We have another week in the Airbnb before we're due to move back in again, and by then we need all the demo done, we need the floors repaired, we need the tiling started, and we need all this plumbing that's just been kind of chopped off and stuff sealed so that we can turn the water back on and have showers and things upstairs. Oh, and the one thing I forgot to show you, yes, let's go to the garage, and the one thing I forgot to show you. So when we're in Lowe's, I had a bit of a problem with the camera, it didn't record properly. So this is what I actually got. You know, we were going through all the shelves earlier on in the vlog. So we found somebody, and what he said was, we got this tub of Omni Grip. This was the one on the left. There was a dark blue one and a light blue one, if you remember. He said get this one because it's for heavier tiles. And we talked about, I said we'd need 2 of these to you earlier on. He said, no, for what you're doing, thin, you know, line on the back of the tile, one of these will easily be enough. So we got one of these. And then for the grout, he pointed us to this stuff, which is a unit standard grout. He said that will work well for the tiles. I don't think it's got sand in it. No sealer required, though we're going to have to seal the tile when they're on. So we got this, and we got this as the, I say, when I was editing the vlog, I thought, oh, that bit was missing when we give you all, we don't know what we're going to get. And so we did ask somebody who knew what they were doing at the end of the day. So we're going to wrap up here, had him on at the contractor. He's going to give him a kick up the backside to get on with it, and join us later on in the vlog, and we'll find out how we're doing. Hello YouTube, we are back at the house again. We've come to check a few things. We've just seen a couple of things in the skip outside. Come here and let's have a look at those together. That's interesting. We don't have any trees in our building stuff. This is a good sign. This is the other board that's up, and hopefully we can now see the other part of it. Yeah, there's a whole tree in there. I don't know who that was, Max. Do you?
No idea.
So we I'll get in the light here. Had a stern words with the contractor last night. Yeah. So we had stern words with the contractor last night about the fact that they left the house open, and our disappointment in the lack of progress. And he said yes, he expected that all the demo work would have been finished this week. He sent me a message late. He said they were working late last night, and they were coming back on Monday, and all the demo work should be done on Monday, so they say, before they start looking at the foundation cracks. So then we've got to the date for us to move back here is in real jeopardy now. Yep. Because of delays, because they're running probably 2 days behind where they should be. And then we've got the foundation cracks as well that weren't part of the original plan. So we're going to have to think of a plan B, but come with us together. We'll go inside and discover what they did since we were here filming. We weren't going to come today, but we're a little bit nervous with the fact they left the house open.
Yeah.
And they're not coming back till Monday about leaving the house open all weekend.
Yeah.
Unsecured. So we're going to have a see
Go and have a look.
if they did a good job on it or not. So you're going to see it as soon as we can. Right. So let's see what they've done.
We've taken the drywall off.
Oh, I've taken all the drywall off there. There must have been mould on that. So if you remember on the earlier in the vlog, I said that they were going to do that. They have taken it off there.
And there.
And there. So yeah, we've got it here where where it was black, and they've actually got, what's this?
I have no idea.
Where's that from? That's wood from somewhere. On the windowsill. Anyway, they've taken it off around this edging part here. I wondered what they were spraying on here before. Interesting. They've taken it here, but they've kept your on there. But they've kept your wallpaper
In pretty good shape.
in pretty good shape. So they have taken it off here where it was black. Mould. What they did was they were peeling it back to see if there was mould there. Taking it from there. I can't see any wood they would have taken out from that though.
That's too big to go.
Yeah.
That's somewhere else, is that?
Oh, this is from. It's not mouldy either. Unless they're using it. Using it to get the, I don't know. They've taken this all up. Maybe it's from here.
Yeah.
They've taken it all up here from the door. I think that was from the door.
Could have been.
Yeah. And is the door locked?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Yep, so I think that's where they've taken it up from, Max.
Yep.
And we're going to have the other island here, so they've left the electric for the island.
I don't know what's in here yet.
I think they have. When I came in, I had a quick look around. They've taken that from there, and that was the other corner I showed you yesterday. And then in here, they haven't lifted it completely,
Oh, yeah, that was it.
but I think they have lifted some of it down here. I don't know what that is. They're, oh! Posts have gone.
Oh! Yeah?
Two of them have gone. There's us looking at the floor, not looking at the ceiling. And so it's so dark in here today, maybe we can put the light on for a second. Maybe that helps, but yeah, the posts, two of the posts have gone. I was wondering if, obviously they're not, they're not load bearing. When you're talking about squaring these off, are you going to go up and try and square them off up there, or are you thinking leaving it like that?
Oh, my idea was to take it to the ceiling and just get rid of it.
Whoa, that wasn't included in the cost.
Was it not?
No, because you'd have to redo the whole ceiling.
Well, I don't want to believe him like that.
Well, what was in the quote was take the post off and just square the thing
Square
off.
them off.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to square them off. Don't know.
Well, the posts, I didn't see them in the skip, but two of the posts have gone, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, what's Mary done on hers? Has she squared hers off?
They're out completely, I think.
Are they?
I think.
But if we do the ceiling, then that's going to be, they're going to have to re-skim the whole ceiling, you said. That was a very expensive. It was $700 to take them out and just square these supports
just square
off.
them off.
Yeah.
But, and leave a bit at the top. Is what you're saying?
Well, I think it would just be like square this off. They'd leave the arch, but they would just square them off. You're going to have to have words with them.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, look, we've got foundation cracks here. And here. You see them? All the way across. Oh, this is glue or whatever this stuff is here. So I'm assuming this is what is causing the... Oh, we don't know, we haven't got this one up yet where you said the pipe was going.
Yeah.
There was a crack. It was here, wasn't it?
Mm. It was all the way down.
And that was the bit where it was wet, where it's black. So yeah, they've made some progress there.
A little bit.
But now you've got to think about these things, what you want doing. Oh, that's the post. Yeah, it's a bit of the post. I didn't see him in the skip though. I was looking for him in the skip, but I didn't see him. And this is why we didn't get it painted first, because they're going to be all chipped and dinged. And... That's all right. I'll vac them out, won't it? So much for putting the plastic up here like you thought they would do. We're going to replace the carpet anyway.
Eventually.
But yeah, that's where we are today. With the new conundrum, what do we do with that? I can talk with him, but I think he said it was going to be thousands because you were going to have to, because where that comes down, if you took it up to the ceiling, you're basically going to have to skim the whole roof or you'll look.
I thought he would square it off at the top of the arch, you know what I mean? So you just have a bit.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll go back and look at the contract and see what he says with that. But we still don't know here, because they still haven't got this bit up. Another crack there in the foundation. Just down there, see it? So there we go. Some progress then, Max.
Yeah, it's had a little bit as well.
Yes, they have.
Tiles just all over the place.
Yes, they got rid of the tiles. Happy?
Well, happy when it's done.
Right, so next time you see us doing the house vlog will probably be a week from now, because being the type of person I am, I'm going to disappear for a business trip for a week.
Of course he
Leave
is.
Maxine here on her own. So I don't know, then the next vlog might come out, might be a week, might be a little bit longer, because we won't be able to film until next weekend probably. And give you an update of where we are. We're still obviously, it's looking more and more like these floors are just going to be cracks, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
And we can just seal them. But now, as you just saw, we've now got the quandary of what to do with the soffits for the pillars, of course.
Yeah.
And the roof hasn't fallen down, so it mustn't have been load bearing. No. Especially as all the furniture is in that bedroom above that. So I think you'd know.
We'll check out for extra cracks.
Yeah, upstairs.
Next week.
Or when all the furniture, it might be a quick way of getting the furniture back down.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we're going to leave it here. Thanks for watching this home vlog around things that are broken. Tile, floor, posts now. And a tree for some strange reason outside. I think people are fly tipping stuff into our skip. So she's not happy about that. What are you looking at?
Got marks on the wall. It's just dust.
Is it dust?
Yeah. Hopefully I can get them off. Don't touch it.
Right, so thanks for watching. I hope you are enjoying this home vlog, or enjoying our stresses and strains. Smile. If you like what we do, please like and subscribe, put your comments below. We try and respond to your comments, and what Max, we'll see thee
Bye.
later. Bye.